Hey there, Alvin. Nice to see you.
Wow!
Hilsa, did you come out here from Caligula to help out with things here? I sure did. I heard what happened. It sounds like these people had it even worse than we did. If you can believe it, they might be physically free, but a lot of them still have a long way to go mentally. So it seems I actually have some knowledge about treating mental health issues, so I'm going to try and help them think independently while I'm here.
Thank you.
That'd be really great, but how do you plan to help them? Simple. By sitting down and talking with them one-on-one, asking questions, seeing how they respond, and counseling them. That makes sense. I wish we had the time and ability to do that kind of stuff ourselves, but we don't really. Stop feeling like you have to shoulder everything yourself, Alvin. You'll burn yourself out. You know what? Maybe you and I could sit down together for a session. What do you say?
What?
What? You really think I need counseling that badly? No need to get so defensive. I just want to gauge how you're doing mentally right now. Oh, alright. Well...
Great!
Sure. Let's see how this works.
Yeah.
Great. Alright. I want you to answer a series of questions for me, okay? First question. Don't think too deeply, just go with your gut. What's your favorite type of astral energy? Gotta be fire, of course. Okay, how do you like to fight? Close quarters or nothing? What is the most important thing to you in life? My friends, obviously. There's a wall standing in your way. What do you do? I climb over it. Have you ever heard any mysterious voices before? Can't say I have. That's all the questions for me. Now, as for your results, you're like a thorny lone wolf. Behind your cool, calm, and collected disposition is a kind and caring soul. You're not one to be flustered by most anything, but it wouldn't hurt to lean on someone else for support on occasion.
Wow!
You know, I never really thought of myself like that, but maybe you're right. That's what I'm here for. If you ever want another session, come talk to me again anytime.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Out of my way! Look sharp!
Escape!
This one's mine!
It's a duel of the arts!
Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Going in!
All yours! You're mine!
Going in!
An astral art?
That's my cue! Evil!
Shut him down!
Come in handy.
Vacuum blade!
In here!
On guard!
I'll be later!
Eternal devastation!
Confiscated!
Vacuum blade!
Gemini Aqua! Thunder Field!
Eternal devastation!
Get behind me!
Take it! No escape!
Alright, it's showtime! It looks
So-
like you got this one covered!
It's summoning like other elements, I guess.
Got it!
Do I have to beat all of the element stuff, or should I
I'm out of
just
ammo!
be
I'm all
beating this
stopped
one
up!
up?
Annihilation!
Maybe I should just be
Here's
focusing
your
on this
raging
dude.
cascade!
Look sharp!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane strike! On guard!
Shield by the power of water!
Ignite!
Up and at 'em! Let's
Going
go!
in!
I'm not done!
Hold on to your art!
Going
Here
in!
I come!
I'm ready to
Here.
You're mine! Vacuum
Get
blade!
on in there with the others! Healing circle!
Eternal devastation!
Here we go! Don't let up!
This ends now!
Alright!
No
It's
escape!
showtime! Sleep
Glacier
now!
Field.
Eternal
Here's
devastation!
evil! This'll come in
Ground
handy!
and pound!
Freeze
Vacuum
Lord!
blade.
Supernova!
Crush!
Alright! It's showtime!
Going in!
All mine!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine!
Field! Gemini Aqua!
Vacuum blade!
Oh, too shy to come over! Here, let me
There.
help! Let's keep up the pressure!
Crush! You're
Hurricane
mine!
strike!
No
Raging
escape!
storm!
Going in.
Alright! It's showtime!
You're
Hurricane
mine!
strike! That'll bring you down!
Razor
On
Cyclone!
guard!
I'm not done!
Celestial Hammer!
Eternal devastation! There!
Time to... My head's spinning just watching you!
Eternal
Here's
devastation!
evil!
Ah!
Flaming
Got
There's an awful lot of stuff going on, and I'm not sure.
Raging cascade.
Look sharp.
Vacuum blade!
Going in.
Eternal devastation!
Illuminate the dark.
Look sharp.
Vacuum blade!
Holy
Here
land.
goes. First aid. Hurricane strike.
Crush!
Going in.
Aqua.
Radiant pierce.
Eat dirt!
Lightning orb.
Now,
Light
while
and
it's reeling!
raging cascade.
Take it down. Hurricane strike.
Blah blah blah.
Take this.
Magic. Punch. Healing circle.
Crush!
Get on in there with the
Vacuum
others.
blade!
Hurricane strike. Need to pull myself
finished.
together. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Mine. Hit.
There!
The flame.
Hurricane strike.
Not in your dreams. Radiant.
This one's
Here.
mine.
Crush!
Out of ammo. A banana. Let's go.
Lion power. Igneous fist.
Try harder!
Going in. Switch to offense. On guard.
Eternal devastation!
I'll take you all on.
Get him, Kasara.
Flare Demolisher.
Here, this one is almost in the bag.
Okay, not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Vacuum blade!
Raging cascade. Fred, here's
Eternal
the healer.
devastation!
Art expert coming through. First aid.
Now I can let loose.
Get on in there with the others. Lunar corruption. Raging cascade. Not in your dreams.
Guardian field.
What would I do without you? I'll heal
Vacuum
you all.
blade!
I'm ready to
Lightning
go.
orb. All right, it's healing circle.
Outstanding form.
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best. Look sharp.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Shield and
Take it!
Hurricane
Crush!
It's showtime.
On guard.
Crush! There!
I'm sorry.
You paid for that!
I'll bring
Guardian
you back.
field.
I never
All mine.
miss. Focus your attack. Let me at him.
Vacuum blade!
Reload. Do it. Johalim.
All yours, Kisara.
That's quite, unique.
Yep. Getting one of them got them all. So, or getting the main one got them all.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Did you get rid of that scary thing?
Yeah.
We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really? It didn't hurt you, did it? Nope, I'm fine, because I'm big, strong grown-up. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Aw, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, Rinwell. Now, try not to wander out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, Boom Boom Lady.
Seriously?
So he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get him, Barky boy.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I already did.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, we thought we'd turn the tables and critique your appearance for a change.
It's not fair if we're the only ones subjected to it.
What?
Did you guys hear? Apparently, she found that dress of hers in some old ruins.
Alphen, we haven't heard from you yet. Would you care to tell us your verdict?
Sure, I guess. To be honest, when I first saw Shion in that dress, I
Quit it!
was absolutely captivated.
All right, I think that's enough fun for one day.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped. After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece. Mabo curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
Your...
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Naught but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. Do you mind watching our camp tonight?
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
All right,
Stay far
Mantis.
away from that thing, Rinwell.
You and I have had this conflict scheduled for quite a while. Since the very beginning of the game, in fact. And it's time to take you down. Let's go!
I'll do my best!
I'm on again! Radiant
Devastation! I'm not done! Time to cross blade! Try harder! My turn! No escape!
Aim for the weak point!
It's over!
Healing circle! Hurricane strike!
I'm gone!
Art expert!
Thanks.
Come through! Lunar
No
corruption!
escape! Vacuum blade!
Lunar blast! Steel blossom!
Crescent
Illuminate the sun! Come forth! Holy land!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Vacuum blade!
Require complete focus!
Piercing
Now
roar!
I'll heal you all! Hit!
Lion power!
Healing circle!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
No
Perhaps
escape!
now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Annihilation! Hurricane strike!
I'll take you all on! Ha!
I don't know if I'm
Flare
strong enough for
Demolisher!
this. I'm like right on the edge, I think.
Strike!
On guard!
Can't move!
That doesn't help.
Hold on!
Need to pull my
guard!
Dance with the wind! Air thrust! Hurricane thrust!
I'll bring guard!
From depth abyss!
Ungodly.
Resuscitation!
The power
Wind
of light.
astral energy! Dance in the
Let me
wind!
at 'em.
Air thrust! Healing circle! Magic is there! Air thrust!
Switch
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Lunar corruption!
Here I come! No escape!
Watch him!
It's too dark!
Annihilation!
Crescent moon.
Illuminate the dark!
Hurricane
Power! Holy
Vacuum
glimmer!
blade!
Going in.
Take care!
You'll pay for that!
Slash salt.
Eternal devastation!
Resuscitation!
Try harder!
Igneous
Now!
discharge.
Here I come!
Still got some fight left in me.
Ground and pound.
This
Far
one
enough.
keeps charging us!
That's what my
You're
shield's
mine.
for.
Lunar
Get
corruption!
behind me.
Blade. Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Glacial fire.
Annihilation!
Hurricane
More
blast.
for the stop!
Hey, I'm doing okay.
You're finished!
Plenty left.
Raging storm!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil!
Think.
Select
Trigger blade.
Razor cyclone!
Time to
shadow!
shine.
Dance in the wind! Lightning! Air
Diamond
thrust!
meteor.
Got it!
Ground and
Now's our
pound.
chance!
Plenty left.
Photon! Magic is
Eternal
there!
devastation!
Air thrust!
Going in.
I'm all
There!
stopped up! Annihilation!
Crescent moon.
Searing flame!
Hurricane
Flight! I'll heal you all!
Nothing gets by me.
Eternal devastation!
Take that!
All right.
Blah, blah, blah!
There!
Magic!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful
you
not
one.
to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Eternal devastation!
Raging cascades!
This one's mine.
In here!
Glacial spear.
There!
Hurricane strike.
Cleanser!
Try
Raging
harder!
storm!
Not a chance!
Far enough.
You're mine! No escape!
Shield and mace.
There!
Hurricane strike.
Try harder! Eternal
Eternal
devastation!
Holy land!
Take this!
Ground and pound.
Annihilation!
Hold nothing back!
Flame of fury!
Lunar arc.
Try harder!
Burning strike!
Vacuum blade!
Oh, too shy to come
Eternal
out.
devastation!
Here, let me
There!
help.
Do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Vacuum blade!
Glacial fire.
Eternal
blade.
devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Ha! I'm not done!
Hurricane strike.
Going in! No! Can't end here!
Hurricane strike.
Resuscitation!
Here, hurricane strike. Going in.
In here! They're not playing around!
Glacial fire.
Try harder!
Hurricane strike.
Not a chance!
Glacial spear.
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Glacial fire.
Razor cyclone!
Now I can let loose! Try harder! Now!
Hurricane strike. Look
Back
sharp.
the flame inside me! Yours to be...
Lunar blast. Far enough.
Raging
Here I
storm!
come! Strike!
Ground and pound.
Razor cyclone!
I'm not done!
Healing
I mean, I've got him half health. I think I can do this.
Lightning!
Lion power.
These boss fights always become way worse over the second half.
Their arcs were interrupted. Ground and pound. Healing circle.
Vacuum blade.
Strike. Down. Your arc.
Eternal devastation!
Can you stop doing that in the wrong direction?
Holy land!
Going in.
Now for something special!
Ground and pound.
Dance in the wind!
Vacuum blade!
Glacial fire. Nothing gets by me.
The enemy is going all out! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Raging storm!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Celestial hammer!
Hurricane strike.
I'll heal you all!
Vacuum blade!
Healing circle!
The power
Now I
of
can
light.
let loose!
Photon blast!
Down!
Illuminate the
I owe
dark!
you one for that.
Vacuum
Holy
blade!
glimmer! Holy land!
You're mine!
Shield and mace.
Strike!
Far enough. Hurricane strike.
Eternal
mine. Plenty
devastation!
left.
There!
Downfall! There you go!
sharp.
Don't let up!
Hurricane
Lightning condemned! It's weakened!
Take this! This ends now!
Glacial fire.
Eternal devastation!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Hurricane
I'm not-
strike.
Here goes! Here, let me help! First aid!
Ignite!
Lightning!
Vacuum blade!
Here!
Try harder!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
I'm not done!
Light Axe Raging Cascade!
Eternal devastation!
In here!
I don't have much left.
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Vacuum blade!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Do I need to use an orange gel? I think I do.
Raging Cascade!
Going in.
Eternal devastation! Vacuum blade!
Here's a healing heart! Holy
All right, let me at him.
Crush!
By the power of water!
Lightning!
Here I come!
I won't give up.
Stay away from my friends!
Crescent Moon! Hurricane Strike!
Sleep
Look
now!
sharp!
Eternal devastation! There!
Crescent Moon!
Light
Take it!
Astral Energy!
A new
Do
light.
some more with that camera!
Hurricane
Seal!
Going in!
Take care of
No!
healing circle!
Take this!
Poodle.
I owe you
I'll
one!
bring you back from this abyss!
Try
Glacial
harder!
fire!
Not a chance!
Resuscitation!
So now you're getting serious?
That's gonna smart
Try
you.
harder! Not a
In the
chance!
sky, it's
Back
mine!
Make
it
More
rain.
of that law! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Yeah! I told you it was your time to die.
Yeah!
We meet again. How'd it go with that giant Zoogle? We managed to get rid of it for you. It only took the whole game, but we got it.
What?
You did? Damn, I'm honored to meet the man who dealt with that thing. I'm guessing this isn't your first time taking on something that big, huh?
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't do it alone. Anyway, here are those materials you were after. Oh, don't worry about those. I'm just glad that the Zoogle is gone now. You can have those materials. I'm sure you'll put them to better use than I ever could.
Afraid not.
Are you sure? All right, if you say so. I am. I have to imagine you might run into other crazy Zoogles during your travels. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. You might be able to get good materials off them, but you've still only got one life.
Right.
He's right. I don't need you dying before we complete what we set out to do. I know.
Yeah!
Anyway, I'll let you go. You can be sure I'll be telling everyone just how heroic you are.
That was nothing. All done. Come and get it.
Oh, did you fix horse sashimi again?
You really like that stuff, don't you, Law?
What can I say? It's easy to prepare however you like.
What makes it so easy to prepare?
It's all about the onion. You can change how you arrange it next to the meat, use less of it, or even take it out altogether.
It sounds as though you simply dislike onions.
I don't dislike onions. All I'm saying is the flavor of the meat changes depending on what you do with the onion.
While that's true, somehow I get the feeling you just don't want to admit you're a picky eater.
I agree. Here, you can have all my onions. Maybe you'll discover some new flavor for this dish you've never had.
Just don't. That's. Rinwell, stop.
Well then, how does it taste?
All I taste is onions.
And I'm trying to fix this.